Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have some Monster High news, kind of. I mostly just want to talk about the Katseye collaboration they did recently. I was going to talk about it sooner, but I kind of just kept forgetting to. I kept getting distracted with other stuff. So today we're finally doing it. They basically did a new version of the original Monster High theme song, the Fright Song, and it's okay. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but, it's not bad. But what people really care about are the custom dolls that were created based on each member. Emphasis on custom, because, again, these are customs, the dolls are not coming out. Though, Mattel has teased if there's enough interest from fans, they might release. We'll get to it when we get to it, but, yeah, so I'm mostly going to be talking about the dolls in this video. I will give my thoughts on the song and, what they changed about it, but, yeah, without further ado, let's just, get right into talking about some dolls. So here are those customs. Like I said, they are currently just one-of-a-kind customs. Mattel has said that if they get enough interest, that they might consider releasing them. Since Katseye is a pretty new girls group, all things considered, I could maybe, see this happening in the future, the dolls getting released. It would take around a year, because that's how long doll production takes. It takes a while for things to get produced, even when the design is all ironed out and, you know what it's gonna look like. Think about the Fang Vote dolls, for example. Those always take a year to be produced with a made-to-order pre-order. And, people get mad. People get mad waiting for their things to be made. And most likely, if these were to be made, oh my god, it would be so expensive to get all 6 of them, I don't know how much they would be. When Zombie Gaga first released, she was $30. That was Monster High's first celebrity doll. She was $30. That was back in 2016, I want to say, maybe 2017. I don't remember what year it was. I just remember that she was $30 because my mom always says, I can't believe she was so cheap. I bought 3 of her. And she did. We did get 3 Zombie Gagas back in the day. But yeah, I think with Mattel's current prices, these would probably be $50 to $60 each. So yeah, it'd be kind of expensive, don't you think? So I'll talk about each doll individually. This one is Sophia. I have to be checking their names, because I'm sorry, I don't know anything about this girl group. I don't know anything about Katseye, man. So, this one's name is Sophia. She seems to be a vampire. I think outfit-wise, she's probably my favorite. She's cute. Though, she does have the same issue that I have with all of them, which is that they look too human. I don't really like when Monster High does, human skin-toned characters. It's okay, it's fine when their skin tone looks kind of human, like Cleo and Nephra. Sometimes the wolf siblings kind of have, real human skin tones, but, with wolf ears. I'm fine with those, but I don't know. Most of these look too human, like this one. She kind of just has fangs and that's it. But she is probably my favorite of the bunch. She's cute. I like the big rose earrings, her dress is pretty, the shoes are fun. If all of these were to release, this is the one I could see myself getting. She's probably the prettiest in my eyes. This one's probably my least favorite. This character, or this member's name is Daniela. I don't know. This one doesn't click with me. Her outfit is fun. I like the jacket and the pants. Something about her face, though. I don't really like the face. I don't know. Again, though, these are cute for the most part, and I don't want to hate on them too much, or at all, because, like I said, there's a chance that these won't come out. A very high chance that these will never actually be made available to the public. Currently, these custom dolls were just made for the members of the girl group and given to them. I think they all got to keep them. But, yeah, this one's probably one of my least favorites. Not overall, but, I'm not losing any sleep over this one not being released. This one is actually pretty cute. This one's name is Manon. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her name. But she is fun, actually. It looks like she uses Venus's face sculpt from G3. I should note that all of these are G3 sculpts and bodies. But it looks like she uses G3 Venus's face, but with Laguna's ears to make her kind of a sea monster. And she's also got, it's not sculpted on, but it does seem to be printed on, scales on her arms and legs. I actually like this one quite a bit. She's probably my other favorite next to her. I already forgot her name, I'm sorry. But, I love the color scheme, And And her braided hair is really pretty. Basically, this one, I can see why this is the one people really want to release. I kind of like her a lot, too. So these two, probably two of my favorites. So the next three dolls, we have this one. Her name is Yunchae. Yunchae? Sorry, I don't know how to say stuff. But this one's kind of cute. It looks like her ears look kind of mouse-like. But I'm wondering if she's supposed to be a cat. She's probably a cat. This one is really cute, too. Her face is very unique. I think she's using Toralai's face sculpt just because I have every Toralai, so I know what her face sculpt looks like, but with different ears. The ears are definitely different. This one's cute. I like her makeup. It's fun. I like the stripes on her face. Are they stripes or just markings? I'm not sure, actually. I don't know. But this one is really pretty. And the fur boots are super cute. Very G1 Abby. This girl, what is your name? Laura? Laura's pretty, too. I think this one might be, what face sculpt is this? I'm not sure. I'm trying to, identify the face sculpts if I can, but I actually don't recognize this one. But she seems to be a Yeti monster akin to, Abby, because she's got the same horns. This one's pretty. I like the, I believe it's a bindi on her forehead. The nose ring is cute. I like how they all have, little freckles on their faces that are accurate to, how the singers actually look. I almost said actors. Why did I almost say actors? I guess they were technically actors in the video, but, they're people. Outfit is cute. They did a good job with the custom outfits. I feel like if these were released on a larger scale, they wouldn't be this detailed because, it's much easier to detail stuff on, a doll that only one is going to be produced of. Mattel is more willing to put in the effort for that than they are for something they have to mass produce because Mattel is cheap. Anyway, the final doll, this one is my actual least favorite. Her name is Megan. I just don't like the face. I think that they used Twyla's face sculpt here, and I've never been the biggest fan of G3 Twyla's face sculpt, so I don't really like the way it works on this character, which sucks because she's all cute and pink. I wanted to like this one, but the face is just off-putting. It's kind of the same with this one. These two are my least favorites, just because of their faces. Everything else works for... I did not mean to click on her. These two, everything else works for me. The outfits are cute, just not the faces. So looking at these as dolls, like I said, I do feel like all of them look a bit too human. Except for her. You could tell she's a mouse, and you can tell she's a Yeti. You could tell she's a sea monster. I like what they did with her. Actually giving her, an ombre on her legs and on her ears and stuff. It makes it obvious that this one's a monster. This one, she's got ears and stuff. This one kind of just looks like a girl wearing an ear headband. I don't know, this one's just kind of boring to me. And, I do love this one's outfit, but again, she just looks too human. I wish that these had, fantasy skin tones, maybe. But I get it, they want them to be recognizable as the members of the group. So overall, the dolls are pretty cute. Like I said, I'm pretty sure if these got produced, they would end up being lower quality. Or if they weren't lower quality, then they'd be $100 each, because we know how Mattel is. Mattel really likes to overcharge us. So, overall, these dolls are pretty cute, but I'm not losing sleep over them not being released, just because, again, I'm not the biggest fan of, any girl group. Pop music is fine. I don't have a problem with it. I just don't listen to it very often. I mostly listen to rock music. Sorry if I sound like one of those not like the other girls, but I don't know, man. I've just never been all that into pop music. I honestly had never heard of this girl group before the Monster High collaboration. But looking at these dolls as dolls, they're fun. And if the demand is met and Mattel does decide to release them, that would be pretty cool. I just wonder what the pricing would be like, because I don't know if Mattel would do a 6-pack. I don't know if they'd be separate releases. I don't know how they'd be done. Separate would probably be preferred just because that allows the quality to be kept up. Imagine how expensive this would be as a 6-pack, dude. It'd be $500. Okay, so now as for the new version of the Fright Song itself, obviously I can't play any clips or it's going to be copyright claimed, and I don't really want my video to have that happen. So I guess we can just talk about the song. Make sure you listen to it. It's up on the Monster High YouTube channel. I think it's on Spotify. You can listen to it anywhere, basically. So, right away, like when the song starts with like the "you give me the chills" line, I was already kind of checked out. I'm sorry. I didn't have high expectations for it. It was fine. It wasn't bad. This is all just my opinion. So they did change the lyrics in some places. Let me try to find some examples of that. For example, they changed where student bodies lie to "where students from the night." What else did they change? That was one of the examples. I think they added a rap too because Katseye is kind of like a K-pop group, but not really. They're an international group, I believe. All of the girls are not. They're not all Korean, so it's not like a K-pop thing. That's what I've heard at least. Like, I called it a K-pop group once and someone corrected me saying, no, they're not a K-pop group. So, again, if I'm wrong and they actually are a K-pop group, let me know, but I'm pretty sure they're not. But since their, like, music seems to be inspired by that, and K-pop groups usually have a rapper, I think they added a rap to the song. I'm sorry, I only listened to it once and I kind of forgot most of it. Plus, I'm reading the lyrics right now, and verse 2 is definitely way different from what it was in the original song. They added, like, a morning announcements segment in the song. I'm sorry, I don't know how to review music, man. There was another lyric change, and I can't find it. It wasn't just Students of the Night. Was it just that? It might be. I guess it was just that. Okay. Anyway, the song isn't bad. It's not bad. It's a new take. They changed, again, like I said, lyrics. They changed the instrumental. It's a new version of the song. I don't know. It's okay. I almost think that they should have done like a new song altogether, like they did when Madison Beer did her Monster High song, We Are Monster High. Like, I think it could have been more fun for it to be an entirely new song, but it is also fun to refresh something old sometimes. Like I said, I'm not against it. It's fine. It sounds okay. But I'm gonna be honest, I was never the biggest fan of the original Fright Song, so I don't care what they do with it. I'm mostly concerned with the dolls, which I think have pretty cute designs overall. Like I said, if these did get released, I'd think that's pretty cool. I'd only grab the ones that I deem the coolest, though, so like, this one, and this one. Like, these three... Okay, maybe I'd get her too, actually. This one, and this one are my favorites. It's just these two that I'm not as crazy on. Maybe in a mass production, these two would end up with faces that I like more. But for now, it's just her, and her that I like the most. But yeah, I've seen some pretty positive reactions to these. I've seen some pretty negative reactions to these dolls. It just seems to depend person to person. Feel free to leave your own thoughts in the comments. I just wanted to talk about this because I thought it'd be fun. And also, I want to know what you guys think of the new version of the Fright Song. Some people really love it, some people really don't. And then there's people like me who don't really care. So, yeah, I'd love to see what you guys think. I just always think it's nice to hear everybody's opinions. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you're a fan of Katseye, I hope me saying I didn't know who they were, like, didn't upset you or anything. I'm just not really that interested in pop music, so when a new group pops up, I only hear about them if they come on the radio. And I don't listen to the radio very often. I usually listen to my own music. So, yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I live. But yeah, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!